More about Adaba was born TV in some quick Bramani account. So, baby, will be another first time. I kindly subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell each and every day that we come. We do drop videos. You'll be the first person to get it. And now, IGP Honsen Sem and our trendy pa Nyasenketwa. Yes, and Chiaka Sian Command Inspector General of Police. Yes, Uriah friend Dr. Akufu Dampare. Yamin Sharon on your cassia. And now Okopia more committee. Yes, Omoko Toto Nano. Nyasenketwa. Yes, Nina BugriTAPE. Ebeto abonti ana HSA. Ana tape no na ni na HSA. Nanka omo pese omo yi papa e friend Dampare edi free ho se na be ya ekwamu beda for 2024 election because papa ni dwumade bi e wodi na no hye. Yes, ntino se empanifo ana se yamfa kwan bi so enyi papa e friend George Akufu Dampare free wa asem beba krom ho MPP fo nya de obetimi a break it. Yes, nti audio no be da krom ana aye dedwa na amanfo ka ho asem na nya senketo. Yes, ntino na empanifo hwe was so omototo sani pakwo na omosi gina ye se omobeyi owura friend George Akufu Dampare e dey free one ntino over the weeks say committee COP Alex Mensa atoto na no oni ni nua oka ho ni na ne se omo penukura ewom se etisa nti ebeto dwa se owura friend Alex Mensa COP odi to dwa se papa friend George Akufu Dampare onye na dwuma ye oyobia se enya me nko na me complain police service ni mu betimi de mani ahwe form ana ahwe mo betimi de mani ato form de papa ne ye na nso ni enya de na dwuma ye eyefe etan na ono onsuro na hoka. Yes, owura friend Alex Mensa saying na oka ho asem ntino entiye anase investigation akoso na ana papa friend George Akufu Dampare the Inspector General of Police. Yes, okopie mu committee asye ya omutimi toto na no anya senketo na papa no tie Ebran tutuye no koso no papa no e ka de na nko otinisuo e ka de na nko obonisuo o se committee de mu ye enye fair but ade ba ko person kan na ne se oye we de di kan ama ne wife oye we de di kan so ama the toso ama the whole institution of Ghana Police odi obuo ne anidie emom na obetena se ana the toso miansa odi obuo ne anidie so ma the president of the Republic of Ghana na na Danko Akufo-Addo ni na kan ho bi na ne waje pene se oba betena se na wansa ana se watie the committee ne wo efa ensem betodwa the Lέakéd no ntinu omototo na no nya senketo na se na meka no e ka keto na nka papa efe na George Akufu Dampare obone ni ananka ni su oba se obi a me wo Ghana Police Service no na say me di hene ana say me di animu no ensema papa friend Alex COP Mensa Alex Mensa be kan ni na no kura bia ni me no me wakoma pa me obi a me bom homodin ye pa ubuso obi a Ghana Police Service no me yade me bom homodin ye enya dia me ye ni paboni ni de biara da nti nsema me nua bema aye friend Alex Mensa be kan ni na eye rodo rada nsem no kura ba kura ni nti papa friend no George Akufu Dampare say no de tudwa afeso asaka bibi o say enyema kosu na no se papa friend Alex Mensa no so se madwuma ye enso ani enye tan se ono so kame ho se ono so okame ho team na do wom na me de bua ma Ghana pepe ye abam Ghana mamuo gin ye ni bibia koso pepe no se ono Alex Mensa no be ka se me nya dia da mi so ono so ka ho bi Intin and some dear papa friend George Akufu Dampare the Inspector General of Police or can send ye pa. Yes, and I at Nancy ye pese bobo seminum ni ni puma stibre until ye call Angela FM Kofi Adumang ni kofa ba. Yes, and yasen ketua we dredja our papa and son man yasen ketua. Yes, or the Chirimuaba and after Nina Mono me ankasame ye investigation me call various blogs me check various websites and I'm ko TT and konson dia toto e dia fa the committee proba omo ye ne about owura friend George Akufu Dampare nti ba bibia obi am so me kwa Adaba was born TV and ensem ekotwe akobramani na obenya na ha and now first time I'm so kindly subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell each and every day that we do drop videos. You'll be the first person to get it. Yes, I'm all ready for you can contribute to the show as well. +233-272-678715. You can join me and let's discuss this issue right away. You're moving straight to Angela from TV. Yes, Ora concerning pa Kofi Adumang when you wakasa and answer the whole Angela firm. Yes, omudi to remove by our ne pro by course so George Akufu Dampare. Yes, young Connie and Cotia no run ba the Akabia will be ano Yadabatuaso. Ama.
When we are public and cry. Na woman wura dem we ho na cross examination ene ensemono de woman twin fan trouble nten a wɔn nso sɛ ɛba abɔnten Ghana fo bɛso mu ama ahwɛ ana polisifoɔ ho ayɛ tantantan no wɔn bɛka ne nyinaa ɛwɔ hɔ na asɛm no sɛdeɛ committee n'akyire no atumi ɛde nsakyerɛ a ɛbɛboa ama Ghana polisi akɔ n'anim atumi ɛde aba sɛmpo deɛ ɛkɔ so no ɛnyɛ fanya sɛsi a wohwɛ polisifoɔ no ɛna wɔn ba deɛ ɛna esi ne taasi wɔkɔ ne kora ɔkɔ saa kanea no bɔ ne ti polisifoɔ no ɛna ɔhunu sɛ wɔyɛ which of agye na abɛyi okay ti agye na ɔhunu sɛ wɔn mu ato santen a
ne ɔnto ara agye na ɛba no
yes wɔne apolisifoɔ a aka no commanders no nyinaa ɛna wɔn mu ato santen a kame
na police car na ebi kala ebi yɛspray hu sɛ te sɛ wɔn uniform no camo blue no I see
but edu na mi sɛ na yɛ asɛ o sɛ prison warders so wɔ
ɔmo deɛ ne yɛ brown
ɔmo deɛ ne yɛ
wei yɛ blue sojafoɔ deɛ
ne yɛ green mɛmɛ yɛ colour blind blue
ɛyɛ blue
saa
ɛyɛ blue ɛna sojafoɔ deɛ ne yɛ green ɛna yɛ fam sɛ prison deɛ ne yɛ brown bɔ ɔmo ne fire so deɛ asɛ red kakra ne mu ya
abusuafo deɛ wohwɛ ne nyinaa yɛ nnɛ abra a wɔmɛpie mu ɛwɔ committee no anim na nsɛm pii ɛna ɛkɔɔ so ɛdi ne kan yɛwura dampare ɛkyerɛkyerɛ abakɔsɛm ɛfa wɔno ankasa ne ho kwan a wɔfa baabi a wɔfirie baabi a wɔtena yɛnyini yɛ sukuu a wɔkɔɔyɛ ɛne myself wɔtwerɛ bi ɛwɔ committee no anim sɛ bɛyɛ committee no bɛhunu nipa a wɔn mu ahyia no na wɔn mu ahunu sɛ ampa ewura dampare dampi wɔno a na wɔte hɔ yi ne ho nsɛm bi a wonnim bi a menim kora sɛ voter koro nkonya area hɔ nyinaa no sɛ alabanyo sɛ nifa mpo a hɔ nyinaa kɔkɔtena hɔ bi kyɛ sɛ wotumi sɛ wakyin paa wɔse nti wɔno ɔyɛ Ghana ni a ɔyɛ framanframa nti ɔhyia wɔ biaa wɔfrɛ no my brother so ɔka my brother na kyɛ sɛ ofi sɛ watena baabia nti no obiaa yɛ ne nua nti Ghana adwuma ɛna wɔbɛyɛ na ansa no bɛhyɛ aseɛ mpo na ne lawyer gyina mu lawyer Kwam Jan wɔse na adeɛ yi sɛ nkansɛm yi abai ɛyɛ atesɛm o ɛna mo afrɛ yɛ wɔ ho yi sɛ nka man mprante de adanseɛ ba mamfo adanseɛ bi ama ayɛ sɛ kɔ adu kɛkɛ no mo de bɔ yɛn na mama yɛ aba ɛba ne saa o de yɛntie sɛdeɛ osi ɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu a ɛno no ɛkɔyɛ banta gidigidi na ɛnyɛ agorɔ.
Good conscience, candor, and all the principles set out. Mr. Chairman, we think that in fairness, equity, good conscience, candor, and all the principles set out in Article 297 of the Constitution about the exercise of discretion, what we are saying is that it is unfair, unjust, inequitable for the witnesses who spoke in our absence to come and sit in when we have to speak. We believe in consistency of treatment. The same way that we sat outside, they should also sit outside, and the committee should continue to do their work. But we very strongly object to the presence of the 3 police officers and the civilian if he is here. We very strongly object. We think it's unfair, unjust, inequitable, and unconstitutional.
Abusuafo ɛyɛborɔfo ɛna ɔmo kaayɛ no baako atwa toɔ hɔ ne sɛ in fact equitable ɛno deɛ gye sɛ wohyɛ da akɔhwehwɛ but nkyerɛmu nyinaa ɛne sɛ wɔse wɔnte aseɛ sɛ polisifoɔ no a yɛdi kan adi wɔn asɛm dada no ɔmo abɛkyerɛkyerɛ ɔmo nsɛmu no wɔn nso ɛte aseɛ kyɛ sɛ committee no ase abra IG ɛba hɔ aba bɛyi ne nsɛm ahodoɔ ano ohunu ne sɛ hɔ ne deɛ na ɛsɛ nka sɛdeɛ ɔmo baa yɛ a na IG ni hɔ no anka ɔno nso abayi ɔno nso bɛka ne deɛ no mo obi a mɛtena hɔ intimidate no ebi abɛhu ano ayɛ ne kyɛ sɛ bɛnsɛ no ɔmo de yi backing vocals bi nenam akyire ni adeɛ a wɔse ɛno nso deɛ nya ade betumi aboa ewi IG nso kyerɛ n'adwen fa ho saa ɛmɛ ɛkɔ yɛ twɛn metwe kakra ba deɛ ɛkɔ wie ne sɛ wɔn mo ntenam ti wɔn mo ɛtena mu a cameras na hɔ a na afa wɔn mo anim tumi sɛ ebi wɔ hɔ a ne wɔn mo nwonwe ebi wo hwa otumu se asem we de ne wanwa otumu se nsem ne nam wo mutim saa so ayese se bia buru mumu a waso daye no ehye otim okoka kire ho age so sketch ti ama no omote ho saa ne se etwiwo se ntwiwo na you enjoy it like that no omote wo no mo enjoy saa na IGP che se ono dada bugiri na abu si ono na lobby man no ono IG no se bugiri na abu ene wokoye no wode ne nsakwa fa na ado tiri ho no don kuto fa ne say ya hyehyehye no wode tana na ado pampam no ye oh na bugiri can do it ene wo ye ya no lobby ya I just say anya no kure no ndie wa rise true wakɔ ne suku nso ene wadu ba bia wadu
Angel FM.
Ever lobbied for you to become or to be appointed Inspector General of Police? Just yes or no?
Honorable Chair, the fundamental point is this. I have been in the service for all this long. By the grace of God.
Aji, I crave your kind indulgence. Your man is saying just answer yes or no. Was he part of the lobbying team to get you, appointed as the IG? Yes or no?
Honorable Chair.
Yes.
The answer is no.
Enti yes or no and uhunu say mesraw ene wa ko school wa ye course so bia no say IG we no san ko fa bio na wo hwe because IG employ a lot of strategies ayesua wo school in crisis management, different types of appeals, the type of how we share way no say, and in fact I know a chair so your communicator pa action in some numwa in a yes or didn't try as what kind of crew the American say in communication terms how he communicated then some do baby to me say yes or no, but he will find a way and give you an answer in the sentence. Just a very, very interesting power. See, I know they know. Bugri Nabu and lobby and famano. Asamba Consul Washa. Now, your double no quite do ne say, IGP, what bon pa, the West IGP who has smelled ever since Ghana was created. And or no, a Yura Dampare. And was said, me. Oh, also on the OGD ye pa. Sir, yeah, COP Alex Mensa. No person can say, oh, you're the best. Na no ne form ye. Ma can say, oh, you're the worst. Na ye can't party. Oh, what's your Juma? Why ye? Southwest may be sad, no. In fact, one can't say you and I say you. Oh, show strategic communication brutal. Quan your fast so church semnum. HF so the church near my why ye and concluded say when you know. Say offer way now cause I am the worst there. Number fans are communicate here no so kakra.
Honorable Chair, I think probably my brother wanted to say I'm the best and he missed it. Because the records are there for everybody to see. The beauty of mankind is that everybody has an opinion and he can express it in any form or shape. But that has not changed the facts. And this is the point, Honorable Chair. Since my colleagues and I, and the rest of the commands across the country, had opportunity by the grace of God and the honor done me by His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, we committed ourselves to transforming the organization to become the best institution in the country and a reference point for Africa and beyond, in a teamwork fashion, based on Genesis 1:26. So even granted that I'm the West, then all of us collectively are the West, including probably my brother who was serving in that capacity as member of the team that I lead. So I think it was a slip of tongue on his part. But let me speak to the issue. This is what it is. We, the current administration.
Ti ehon chiremu eno no se wabo adwuma pa. Eno achi ne asan bi se bio se public affairs directorate no. Adenti and the media for sa asem ne de ya kan nyame adome ne yenya ansa no say ye de say nye de ansa no aba edu ba bia issue bi wo hwa wonsa na obi afro na issue akwakwasi san yesi o when they just afra police for so on sheda nya update bia na say hwa wonsa na ebi mu aye na God Papa the greatest ne Empress Lupita case na kwasi san bo because konya details no he wonya details no bia afro obi a yese mumu a wasonda ye hye ni trimu no to just or yes sketch draw a Venn diagram no draw no amount intersection na wankasa waji na there sa enti ane de media fo ankasa kra na ye ta bisa pa say adan na PRs no wo monkasa me nam so ma ebi mu kra bu afu o mo ahya ase resign e ko bi sa na wo so best practice first no wo mutumi fa asem mo de ato ba bi be hu ana ma police fo nya dimbo ni ti se de ti wa centralize no yenti answer no.
Honorable Chair, it is something we have discussed at POMAP, agree upon a strategy for redefining our engagement with the public in a manner that sits well with international best practice. You have a system where you get up in the morning, everybody across the country, across at times district, division, and regional level, granting interviews on matters of police from a perspective that at times not informed by the full facts. And at the end of it all, when the facts come, the organization look unpresentable, and you keep dampening the spirit of the organization and continue to smear the image of the service in bad light. So we agreed at POMAP that we need to redefine it as part of our transformation agenda, such that at the end of the day, before you speak to a matter, be sure that you have the full facts, so that gradually we will create a system where something happened and the whole community, the whole people will say that until the police have come out, we don't believe what is being said, rather than having a system where everybody is talking would have truth and putting the police in bad light because people think that it's coming from the police, it's not creditworthy. How can we then win the hearts and minds of the public for them to partner with us to police them in a manner that will make the country feel at peace? So all this matter is not the invention of Dampare. It is something that we've looked at and then got all the commanders at all levels involved and get their inputs before it's handled. Because I quite remember a police management with regional commanders meetings were held and all the PROs were brought and they deliberated on this and we all saw that this is good for the organization. Then the question that came, then how do we do things and inform the public timely?
Enti ehon chiremu eno no wose nsem ni bi wo habo nso mutumi kokotena ase ewo TV so no mo chiremu abra won hyeda ni full facts no enti eka ho na ama akwakoba ne sei enti chiremu a aba ewo sa asem no enti media for no mo amoye na issue ba yenya update yenya ho hwe no answer no na aba no say ye ode o say anya ode o pensuo bi nanum guso chiremu a aba no na say wa on penisa
me say chiremu we die
IG one my nchemu very nice very nice but
say nice
there be nchemu no nice
as I see so
but other ones they honde ye ni ho but we need the fire dem nti
see the international practices say they all can say asem bi ba be hu ni ete public domain ni echechem na ma press for no ejidin bone no oko outsider BBC na CNN omuni security experts edi nkomo issues ba even on TV they do it they say police TV na si wana obedro na e bonwum bi wo so na obi abegina so so police ni adan ba ko bi amehweye o she police atade a we de mienka o she police atade a ya twere obi din agu animu na so ya twere no ni di presenter na ya twere ni di nam sinti wo a wugina ho no
okay different name here
different name a ya tag no e je say wo ye presenter che say normal mainstream presenter and wakofo obi police atade ahye no abegina so your presentation said what is this
or publicity
and then you know ho siri
the other ones no the their police service no nti and the we ne fire ho kakra nti na ama ye said the nkenya anu anke pe no because issues ni bi wo ho ase update no ama na asem no ada o per update na ayeden me kai me call Kojo Dixon papa ye me bana police for Asante region no mo ye very nice operation omo the speed gun no ejina krom but police for na nkasa wo kwantia enti krom ho na omo hwe se ese uko 50 no enti uduru ho na wanko 50 na gun ne twa picture nipa no wo de hye nasom no aka car number so and so red uduru ho na ya park o se uko more than the speculated speed no krom
enti driver na dwen ya ne se watwu adia obeduru animu
na and where's the evidence? So you ban your video natural, only a chill picture. Be everything.
Oh, okay.
Now me say, this is very laudable. Now then, Debbie.
Chesa na police for quite go to DH ni e twen say driver be mistake ni pia ba atuwe. Chesa ni wo say e bo ho amane.
Ba ko bi no wo TV Africa for na ho. Dua no so.
Wow. Na te be hwe.
Ho ye ntwa U10. Tu twa ya say captain.
Na hey no asi form same. E try saying like e can say ankasa.
Enti aji nchemu ode aba no. Aji very nice but yenya na ba ko no anka epe. Ogu ho no ma ya. Anka yani beje ho panti.
Because ye dan ya communication kasa ne de be ko so wo ye ntam. Ye nso so ye except ye frɛ mu amomfai. Ye so be kan adwen wa ha. Na de ono so frɛ aka na adwen de obe send message be kana adwen. Eti eba ne sa wo mmoa obi a. Mata se enti se system nya Dampare na de ba ye na mom police administration na de aba. Monko ye de tenkakra na mmoa yen. Why? Se yen nti na mo Ghana fo nti na mo de a. Monya nsesa na se ba bia ne nam na nya otom yaka. Police TV nyi nyina na ebetumi ahwe.
Enti yeguso na bacho wo na Kofi IG can lie. He can lie. Twa to Facebook or no be ehun so na twa sa message. Na ha no me can bo din a problem. Then me too I can lie. Kofi you too you can lie. And they wa twa ha ma men kan within the dem unruly eyes. Was it IG we there or ye quarter to papa he's so sweet. Kotopo be hunu messages ni bi. Was it say what you go explain tire emfa. Because you back you and wa twa no e dey e ba ye. And we say if you break police will hide and catch you and ask you money. And why not? Yeah, if you break police bill.
Okay, so Angel FM, Angel TV4, yes, on a report on the by concerning the committee probe into IGP, the Léakéd Bababetwabonten straight up from BugriTAPE's office in Yasenketwa, yes. And you know, Miankasa Misa Bora other side, yes, HK, what is really going on? Saying Yera Dampare, na osi kana semno, osi insemni bi wo ha. Papa a friend COP Alex Mensano, ono kase, ono IGP no nye papa na dwuma nso ni ade papa no ono so katim no ho. Enti ono se me ma dwuma nso ni, enti at the end of the day, yenyimi metuase akonya, ono so ka ho because he is part of my team. That we are working effectively for the nation. So what I say, you know, Ura IGP nsem no nchiremu na aba no. Yes, say na meka no. Yem pick 1 or 2 blocks na yen hwa ade wa ha say. Yes. Okay, me per say read 1 or 2 blocks wa ha say. Way from City TV. Me per say ye hwe na ye read na me hwa ade. Omo tag omo de buy or say I'm not the West IGP. I want to transform police service. Yes, Ura Dampare. And what can I say? Senior papa and I say na bedi a chair friend. Netacho kran COP Alex Mensa obekase papa no onye na dwuma ye ono IGP no onye na dwuma ye oyobia se Ghana police service personnel ne ade no mu na omudi no ho ya because onyade wabondodo enti no enye se ebia onpenasem bet papa no onyade menso ene ye committee asetema omtena ase ene ntoto omo ye na no omo toma owura friend George Akufu Dampare bisana de odwene fa sa asem we ho no se da bi I'm not the West IGP. I want to transform the police service. If I say read the article kakrana, yeah, ade Nti yama article no more kakra. We me pick from cityonline.com. Cityonline.com. Yen read it kakra na yen share na yen sua de. Because ensem na to dwana no de. Ma me read it wa ha say na ba metimi anya the full blur of the thing. So what I say, Nti yanko asemo kromo ha se bedwo. Enya senketwa. Nti I say the Inspector General of Police, IGP, Dr. George Dampare, has disagreed with the assessment of the former Director General of Police Operations, COP George Alex Mensah, that he is the worst IGP in the history of Ghana. Now, appearing before the Parliamentary Ad Hoc Committee, probing the plot to out in hey bro they are not doing anyways young ready I say Dampare said that his administration, which includes COP Mensah, is working collectively to ensure that his team becomes the best in the history of police service. And you know, Urap Dampare asem okan na say en sema papa friend COP Alex Mensah bekani na rodo brother ansem ni team no omani swade hu na so ombeye police service na ama emu ayede na agina na etimi abo Ghana for any the whole country ho ban. And you know, they are working collectively to ensure that his team become the best in history. You can't police mu abokosama onu Dampare, yes, or on any team no omu na obo modern say omo betimi make history or Ghana police service no enya senketo. I say if I am the West, then collectively all of us are the West, including my brother who was serving in the capacity as a member of the team that I led. So I think it was a slip of tongue on his part. Dampare said, yes. Jura Dampare said, Papa, your friend, and as a COP, Alex Mensah, Nensema Okan, said, or no Dampare, or nye papa, or nye best, or nye de, or mon homebody, Papa Nekedi, you say, COP, Alex Mensah, your kind in a slip of tongue. Now, no, the form here. Now, no, the form, or sure, say, on your best. Dampare na kasa oh sure so no the best but papa ni nsema obetena se kan ni na no na form ye keke mo fa nche no beto peso say ya say ono oye the best na and he and his team are working collectively to make Ghana best. So what I say say na be a niam betimi aden akonkan e Ghana nti yanto aso now I say he further told the committee that his administration has carefully learned from his predecessors and it's determined to create a formidable service for generations to come. And New York and I said, "Ni team no, they are so determined. Omanya brese, the omo echirima." And I said, "Yes, omo na nanom be ye police service ni ade omo so beto aso. Omani so adi ho kese." Dampare explaining itself. And this one do not see on any team say the edican for be and almost over to us no my pepe. No. Mr. Senior me ready and man me sure say be a but that is why Mr. me ready send about also benya entiase. Yes, so this is a blog from cityonline.com. My mentor so now I say the Inspector General of Police, IGP, Dr. George Dampare, has disagreed with the assessment of the former Director General of Police Operations, COP George Alex Mensah, that he is the worst IGP in the history of Ghana. Now, appearing before the Parliamentary Ad Hoc Committee, probing the plot to oust him, Dampare said that his administration, which includes COP Mensah, is working collectively to ensure that his team becomes the best in the history of the police service. I am the West. If I am the West, then collectively all of us are the West, including my brother who was serving in the capacity as a member of the team that I led. So I think it was a slip of tongue on his part, Dampare said. He further told the committee that his administration has carefully learned from its predecessors and is determined to create a formidable service for generations to come. Now, we are on our way to being the best in terms of all those that have come before us, and we have a good reason for that. We are getting on to become the best in the history of the country. Nina said they are on track. Said they will be the best in the history of the country. They are on track just to have the track, and I said they are on track to be the best in the history of the country. Yes, ora Dampare na ekasa no. Ye na yesua de wa ha. Yes, I say, young twas well. I say, and the reason is why we want to be the best under my leadership is that when most of my forebearers were there, we saw what they were doing right and saw the challenges. We have the opportunity to learn from them and do right. Yes, we don't only want to be the best, but we want those who will come after us to perform better than us. Yes, ora Dampare na echiche na nsem no. O say enye onum ko an ase ni ne team nko na pese omo ye sonko omo se omo ye the best. Na mum omo pese omo so omo beba no omo be den omo be the best. Nti ora Dampare enye onum ko na o fight man ho ana enye onum ko na pese Ghana Police Service na dimu. Na mum o ye se na be ya nchirima na omo so beba no omo so betimi ya den etimi anya good grounding. Nti mu nchirimu no. I say, and when this happens, we will end up building strong institutions. So it can be true that my administration is the worst. So it cannot be true. It cannot be true that my administration is the worst. Sa adwene adwempo kura se ono be mani team no ene nchirima na be kama na be kese no eno nche se eno kwa kire se ni administration papa nti eno so no yeah. Dampare comment come in response to claim by COP Mensah that Dampare is the worst in the history of Ghana. Yes, we from cityonline.com. Yanko other ones na yenhwe we yes, my entry win so kakra. We from anyways, my entry we so na yenhwe say you betim de no so aba me call my peacefmonline.com. Yes, peacefmonline.com. Peacefmonline.com. Na and also yenfa no so mra na yenhwe senior city because and some never told you other blocks be brave apeke obi ade ni nchire mu aba nti ye na yesua de kama e wa ha sei nti yemfa Peace FM de no so eden entum. Yes, nti yen ready Peace FM de so entum na ye na yensua ade because asemo okay now we Peace FM. Yes, Peace FM de ni na wo hwe a title o ma make you say link BugriTAPE. This just not fair. This is just not fair. IGP nearly break down. And the and some told you and said ne committee are sitting on Mokoye no emubi no IGP ka said we ni na enye fair enye mabu ha COP and I said and some of keka fan ho na enye fair na oka no ne kasa mu na no ase na papa no na ne spirit cut down. Papa ne spirit cut down because when I too baby and I say who say we ye adwuma pefe na so obegye chefo obi wo ha omumpe oye yo wabegye chefo obi wo omunya na ko matwe oto ase akonya na ko ahwe wo enye ni pe na ne pe wasam tie ne ye babi bia wo bia we enye police mu nko enye ni pe bia ne pe wasam ona wo sere kwa nti no owura Akufu Dampare ensa no ba asa no afi ne kasa mu na wo timi se papa no na onya akra na ko beti ni su nti yen ready peacefmonline.com almost de no na yemfa enosu ensi. Yes, Mr. Afeno adwane yes I was one TV nsem ekotwa kwabra na yeka wansem. Yes, enti ohwe headline I see leak BugriTAPE. This is just not fair. IGP nearly break down. Enti yankoso na reading na yentie the Peace FM online so timi report on this issue. Enti no I'm person. Okay. Yankwana yengo read Peace FM for so there so embra. Okay. Now, I say okay. I say this is just not fair. The Inspector General of Police, IGP, Dr. George Akufu Dampare, has expressed his displeasure with his name being drawn into the ongoing parliamentary probe involving senior police officer COP Alex Mensah and Superintendent George Asare, who has alleged to have conspired to remove the IGP from police. Now, Ura Akufu Dampare, or tin same way na say, Papa friend Alex Mensah, on George Superintendent George Asare, Oma komo abum se, Omo pese omo yi na sia kunya no. Omo bisa no se bibisa akoso no say, Mr. Chairman, we enye fair. Enya de so ani kura. Because so read. I say, COP Alex Mensah and Superintendent George Asare appearing before the parliamentary committee investigating the leaked audio which exposed their plot, made wild allegations against IGP, accusing him of poorly running the police service and nepotism, among others. The IGP is also accused of working against the government, the governing New Patriotic Party, to lose next year general election. Or say, leak tape on the IGP no. Oma sa ora okufo dampare oma sa so accuse ni say papa ni dwuma die o ye ni na ye say NPP for obe work against them say ni dwuma die ni eniema o ye na no is against NPP say na be ya omo ntimi break 8 no. He is being accused of that. Yes. Now, the officers, especially COP Alex Mensah, further made an emphatic statement before the committee that Dr. Dampare masterminded the secret audio recording, hence compelling him to appear before the committee to set the record straight. Okay. Yes, the COP Alex Mensah make allegation said, Papa friend George Akufo Dampare on a masterminded the whole audio on a shetchery. Nti audio na beto abontin ya de na da leak tape no ono na leak ye nti eno so no yen koso na yen kan na yen hwe eno so de ewo ho na me emfa so mra na mo hwe. Okay, nti yen to aso me so afi na adwani a owura George Akufo Dampare ho nsensem na okopie mo committee na no ye ana say yes committee ne toto na no ana ye bobo mo ha nti mesra oba wo so betimi adwani conversation 1 or 2 blocks ana ye ready about them say na be ayi na ye behu enchiremu a ekoso nti no say na be ya papa yo ebetimi aba ana ye na ye ho ase eti ma me hwe se comment bi aba me se comment bi ba ma me hwe se comment ba ku bi ba. Yes, Obi said, Stella Mponsa, see, no mortar can bring Osofo Bempa down. The battle is to the Lord. So, Stella, Yamisha no nyoke se betene, enye eno ho na ye kan papa friend George Akufo Dampare, baby ene okopie committee a ikototo na no the leak tape. Onti ya leak tape bi aba ye pese ye yi ne to ase akonwa no na ye kan ho asem. But Yamisha say also there wetin drop it also comment wo Yamisha bebre. Yen ready the eto aso na yen hwe the now. I say the officers, okay, na me hwe na me mbo ha na ma say na be also be hu the akoso. Okay, the officers, especially COP Alex Mensah, further made an emphatic statement before the committee that Dr. Dampare masterminded the secret audio recording, hence compelling him to appear before the committee to set the record straight, responding to the allegation that IGP, in a teary tone of voice, asked, "Are we killing patriotism?" Papa nani abre. Tienye. Papa no o kasa no na odinisuo ana e kasa. Papa IGP Dampare nyame hye ne de no onye ne kese. O say are we killing patriotism? Yes ye doye man. Ye pese ye kusa de ne free wa na. Enye fe. O say now recounting the effect of the allegation on him, he stated, "I felt in my spirit that this is just not fair. Honorable Chair, it is not just fair. It is just not fair that nobody can just get up and make allegations upon allegations, and the people who go across the country at times 48 hours without sleep, just keeping the country at peace, will be called to come and answer allegations that are unfounded, and that becomes something yes, my main posse when I'm in Chimo or city. Papa no yebusa ne say yebusa papa ora George Akufo Dampare ensem no. Or say, "Oh, are we killing patriotism? Ghana, a pay na say your sense of say ebia ye Ghana for bibia ye committed. Ade ye pese kusa de na. Papa no ekasa no okasa firi ne honhom. Ana na okasa no na ne honhom kura wo fom. Na afi so ase bibia ye down. Or say, "Oh, honorable chair, ada na oyesa allegations we anti papa ifo o ma level against me. Say me ye friend George Akufo Dampare me pese me working against NPP government and send a omuntimi break 8. Sa allegations we akoso ni na ada na moyesa me sorry amopa. Ana say me sorry a me ye adwuma 48 hours. Send a me bokro no ho ban. Send a be ya me toto niema ama peace asundue aba oman mu. Enye fese bibisa and as allegations are move frame say me mra na me ma me answer obi a me sorry adani den na me yem adwuma obi adani den na me sorry a me ni team who work so hard to keep the peace of this country. Okay, na papa na kasan na say ne spirit e woni mu na abadan. Yes, ora George Akufu Dampare na kasan. Yes, ye twaso na ya hwe de eno so watch no see. Anyway, I'm here. I have no choice. I have no choice, and I've come and I say it to the glory of God, my maker, who sustains me every day. I will speak to the matters as you direct, and I am doing this because of the respect I have for myself, for my family, especially my children. Ura Dampare na kasa. I say committee ni friend so metna so no me yisa nsem we ano. Only choice. Na only choice. But obey na den obeba. Dedi kan or ye ade we. I say I have no choice. I come and I say to the glory of God, my maker who sustains me. Or can we na she radio no nyam say. Bana wa ban only choice. Na mom oba dedi kan because bana oba no owobuo man ho say owura your friend IGP. Yes, George Akufu Dampare owobuo e man ho de toso mienu owobuo man abusua. Denti a waje atuma oba no ha owobuo man ho de toso na abusua ana afa so ne ma watwa no ho ahia. Ene na yire beautiful wife ana afa so osaka bibi o say owura Nana Danko Akufuado asaso obuo man anyinti na waje bibi atuma eden wa betena ase timamento aso I say I'll speak to the matter as you direct me, and I'm doing this because of the respect I have for myself, for my family, especially my children, my wife, for the office that I occupy. Office the brain of Kuramono, and also can the man send a bell waiting answer. The office that I occupy for my brothers and sisters who are sitting behind me, and that we have pulled ourselves together in an unprecedented manner. Hey, bro, for the mode, bro, for the nyasen ketwa, but still na yebechrim. My sister na yebechrim. Okay, I say, brothers and sisters who are sitting behind me, that we have pulled ourselves together in an unprecedented manner in a team to get these things, and for the respect I have for the institutions of state, including the parliament, we are here today. And more importantly, the respect I have for Mr. President Nana Danko Akufuado, for the honor that he has done for making me the Inspector General of Police to work with my colleagues. And equally, more importantly, for the respect I have for the good people of this country, he expressed his disappointment. Mr. Brofuni Modu, but you better drum ha, you better drum. Owura Akufu Dampare asem o kan ina say. Allegations are level against him. I and wajatun gedi kan bana waba. Obua o man ho say Inspector General of Police enti no waba. De to so mienu afesu obua o man abusua. Yes, de to so miensa ne ma wa wo mo. Ana afesu de to so nan the Dibra okura as IGP Dibra o police adwumakuo no mu eno so eka obua owoma sa Dibra nti ne ne we de waba ba piem afesu okan ya kan say osaso obuo ema na bedi akirefo o maka no ho a o maboa na ma ene watimi aden Ghana Police Service abadru ba bi abadru no ana afesu ni na mu no osaso wo respect ma parliament institutions, yes, institutions of the state. The kind of institutions of the state are, yes, what's a government or state? The arms of government. We have the judiciary, we have the legislature. Swat I say, Nina Kabum, a boo or woman in 19 and a wabetana as Inspector General of Police. After so woman, the President of the Republic of Ghana, and another Danko Akufuado. And after so was also a boo and the chat to a boo woman Ghana for. Or the Ghana for, or respected Ghana for, or try Ghana for pussy. You know, can be Anna and never betanasi. But Wakasano, T. None of Raho, nor this disappointment. I said, a seminal, a genensem, and no, and also one of the blogs are, yes, peacefmonline.com. And I also be Boraya, made it Honsem heading, by tea, and some idea, a way be or. Enya senketo akra enti mesraw baby bia wo bia and I know first time higher was born TV yes ensema kotwe kwabra ne e ka wonsem ensema atodwa social media no so no ane de ma enti no enne sem na atodwa no na no den owura George Akufu Dampare e pese yesa tie you call back to Angel FM NGTV. Ora Kofi Adomangwani was also another breakdown. And na ye the prober committee in Tenase far. Ora George Akufu Dampare, the Inspector General of Police. A hon sensem. Ena ye di hon komo. I don't know. You can join the conversation if you like to talk about it. So what I say, ni na the Lੇakέd BugriTAPE office. In some of Ghana, in some of Ghana. Ode tena ho. Enti but we so a good exercise. Mama Kasam, we a very good exercise. So what I say, anka sa exercise we and I say bibi sa bisi. Na say ye bowrum ye ti committee. Ama ye bowrum. Menim say ati ti committee ama say committee nkura ye hu ba bia go. So mo go num tie so mo go e ye nim. Ghana no ye beti committee beti. At the end day enko ba bia. But I think say we no aboa e bia ni. So what I say, which is Obianua, he is above the law. Obianua, he is above the law. The Inspector General of Police cry, China bet now. What's I to turn on your secretary and for the agro. Into Yansan Bongra, yes, Angel FM Studios, yes, Ora Kofi Adomangwani, or ne Sewako to Amunchiro Mom the by Angel FM Angel TV, yes, yes, young Kona and Kuti and Sumra.
Yes, or Bano Musi, oh, IG, what the Yenti.
Angel FM.
Any private family thing associated with any of my commanders, I personally call them, urge them, offer any support that I need to offer, including my own brother. I was there for him 100% when his mother passed on, asking all questions about the development, the movement, about the funeral. And on the day of the funeral, marshal all the commanders at Poma went and sympathized with him. And what I do additionally to build that teamwork to make sure that all belong is the fact that I make sure each one of them, when I address them, something that I call regimental diplomacy, even though I'm the head. I use please, thank you, brother and sister. And this is what has glued us together to be working the way we are working and to be protecting the good people of this country the way we are protecting. So it is a big lie if anybody comes here and make this statement. And that person, I think, needs to apologize to the public. I thank you.
Who did you have in mind when you said you helped your brother? Is he one of the witnesses?
I'm talking to my big brother, Graduate, COP. Reason because of the informality that has developed over the years. At times, even in a formal setting, I get it wrong. So it's about my big brother, COP, George Alex George Mensah.
Okay, so the records will capture that. Okay.
I was here for another course or committee, no, a dozen pa. Kakra ibetumi ade amount ni watching ebe hwese ibetumi afa ni nyina mamoa na ne ehia say best because and some course pa bebre bebro twe ho nwi o kind some course no a as a China hini paste no pafo but ye dumi mfa ni nyina ntu de ye nkwa nim
ye mazam
de bi China hini de no say ayi o nyama no mo wewe ni nti no twitwe ni sin akọ no wate a
Kofi Adomani is in here. Yes. Yes. Video credit to NGTV Angel FM. Yes, I don't know whether you can call and just express your concern about this issue. Also, IGP near to tone and yasen. Yes, it be me say still on IGP or mono. Yes. Onyadie and I'm from I'm for account nyam make tin ntino and hon to year customer nodding yes ntino I don't know whether ana IGP asem ti musuro mutimi kabi mummra me mama ngoda mama nsam frame musam say asemasi dia na kan na ne mesraw na mane na down plus 23327267815 call and join the conversation so as I say and say my call e bia o de o take kramante tie de o tie no memante emu nchire mu am de ba e bia na nye sa na o so ere o tie no ntu betima de ha frɛ na so abam I don't know yes nti in some de atodwa from now my me say messages bi abade a messages bi am but in some atodwa na no odin yes owura George Akufu Dampare ho nsensem no de make kanina ne say papa mo o say papa your friend COP Alex Mensah na be de akiri so no can say ono IGP wanya de wa ma no ho modern ene no so ka ho bi because na administration no ka ho bi enti ono be gina ba bi na o ka se ai na me nka ho na IGP o mo no ho modern onya de onya guy onya da no ene no ono so ka ho but o ka sem bi papa IGP na ka so no o say papa ne nsem na o be kan ni COPLS mensa asem na o kan no na no na fom ye he Charlie penny onim nyansa pa ne kasa asem ni o say na no na fom ye de kan mbisa o say na no na fom ye nti bibisa na de ne brother no the channel but na no na fom ye onim pefe say ono George Akufu Dampare the Inspector General of Police obon homodin oya de oye de wo say oye se na the country will be at peace enyema betoto ye ne ade ana o say aka bibi say ye busa o say asem we affect na busua affect na yere hwe one na yere da ampam kura na agoyi di bia wo say ani je ni fi asem allegations na abane ade so or work against the NPP government say enya jo betima break 8 no ebe to dwa na say ba sa ebe to social media nso no na efie kura anya de na say bibia ye basa nti owura Akufu Dampare nyamishira no onye kese na onhye ne din I don't know the next committee probe ebesa abaso no ebesa di akire yes Kofi Adoma wanwani nso ene the NGTV crew no onbeko yeso ya wa ha ye behwe akire bibia kama nti I think say that is all in chiremu abano no yes owura George Akufu Dampare ehun sensem abeto odwa ane yeso ye kabi but I was say onya ambre ene betena was born TV ni for the past 30 minutes or 40 minutes nyamishira na onye okese with your contribution oye eba dwumadie no so aha ene bre bema kwan ama me di dwumadie ni na asi within it was born TV you see entertainment and more.